Good evening. This is Cub reporter Ken Cordero coming to you live out of Middletown, Rhode Island, in the United States of America. The date today is March 7th, 2013. My email address is kencordero@americanonline.com. I'm being sponsored today by my good friend of creator designer of fine jewelry out of Mystic, Connecticut, Christina Curtin, and her number is 860-463-4631, and also A1 Car Cabin Van out of Newport, Rhode Island, and their number is 401-841-0411. Now, as my country just slides further and further into the abyss under the leadership of Barack Hussein Obama, who was a Muslim. Today, they just captured Osama bin Laden's son-in-law, I believe it is, and they took him to New York. Why did they not take him down to Guantanamo Bay? Why wasn't he not put down there with the other terrorists? Are they having too much fun playing soccer? Do you realize we built those terrorists a soccer field down there for $750,000? We're cutting our military and we're building these terrorists soccer fields. Yet we cut our military. What is wrong with this president? No country can survive without a military. We have the strongest military that has ever been on the face of this earth. And we don't use it. We're afraid to use it. What is wrong with these people? Our country is $16 trillion in debt. That is an eternity. And we could get out of it. There's no reason for us to be in debt. There's no reason for us to be putting our children and our grandchildren in debt. All the Democrats want to do is tax you. All liberals want to do is make rules and regulations and use your money, other people's money. Now it's not even other people's money that hasn't even been earned yet. This is just ridiculous. We have given our country away because we don't want to be called racists, or we don't want to disturb a piping plover, a little bird. Who says it's endangered? The Department of Environmental Management? These people have got to go. The Department of Environmental Management. And can you tell me, Mr. President, why the Fort Hood shooter, Nadal Hassan, why is that guy not already dead and buried and in the ground? Why did you not order an executive order like the next day and have him shot? Huh, Mr. President? But put him on trial immediately. It's been, what, 3 years? Going on three and a half years? You and Eric Holder, you guys are pathetic. All you want to do is go after our rights. If you are an actual American citizen who actually has to get up and work every day, the government does not like you. Probably not, certainly not the federal government, probably not your state or local government, certainly not here in Middletown, which used to be one of the nicest places on the face of the earth to grow up, was Middletown, Rhode Island. And this state and this town that has been controlled by Democrats for the past 40, 50, 60 years, it is just absolutely ruined. The town is ruined. You can't go down the beach at night. No. That's against the law. Now kids at Middletown High get breathalyzed to go to a school dance. Whatever happened to the Fourth Amendment? I mean, already. Try and get on a plane, see if you're not searched and seized. If you're not searched to get on a plane, why is that? Whatever happened to the Fourth Amendment? Let me read you the Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall be issued, but upon probable cause, supported by an oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. That has already been thrown out. Just try and get on a plane. See if you're right as an American citizen, your Fourth Amendment right isn't thrown out. Obamacare is going after the First Amendment, your freedom of religion. The kids in Middletown get breathalyzed. They have no rights anymore. Middletown's a police state. You get stopped for going 10 miles over the speed limit. You'll get stopped by the cops. If you're caught walking on Satchew's Point, oh, it's $100, $125 fine. Oh, it's all for your own good, though. Don't forget that. And our favorite new senator, Linda Finn from Middletown. Of course, she's a Democrat. She wants everybody to register their guns and pay a $100 registration fee per gun, be fingerprinted. Obviously, she never read the Bill of Rights. Maybe she went to Middletown because they don't teach it at school either. Because not the school principal stood up for anybody, stood up for the students, not the chief of police, nobody in the town council. There's absolutely zero leadership out of the town council, and that's why Middletown's absolutely ruined. I look out on my street, which is a very residential area. I feel like I'm in a foreign country. Why should I have to feel like I'm in a foreign country? Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to how these people, to the president and all these people in Congress who are supposed to be so smart, they haven't come up with a budget in years. But around the time of the election, they all start telling you how we want to bring manufacturing back to Rhode Island, to this country. Do you realize Rhode Island used to be one of the greatest manufacturing areas in the world at the turn of the century? Fall River, Massachusetts, Providence. We were like the manufacturing capital of the world. I work over on the base at the exchange, and they sell clothes over there, you know, like for the Navy and stuff. They've got all Navy insignias on them, and these clothes are all made in every third world country, or every Muslim country except the United States. Now, let me give you an example. We have Softy, which makes like T-shirts and stuff. They're made in El Salvador, or they're made in Nicaragua, or how about this? Maybe Pakistan, maybe Malaysia. How about China? How about Honduras? These countries, these clothes should all be being made in the United States of America. When they talk about gross domestic products, they talk about goods and services. That's manufactured goods. Manufactured goods, clothes, sewing, building something. But no, we can't do that. We might disturb a bird. We might put some smoke in the air. This is just utterly disgusting. These people all have to go. I mean, how many human beings are suffering because of a bird, because of the piping plovers? Animals do not have more rights than you. And all these morons in Congress, they can't come up with a budget. They're slashing the military, though, aren't they? They hate the military. And I see all these all the students over there, all the Marines, the Army, the OCS students for the Navy. How would you like to go to work every day knowing that your boss hates you? How would that make you feel? Knowing that your boss is an absolute liar when he says he doesn't. How this country is ever going to survive, I do not know. I mean, why do you think gas is absolutely doubled? It's like $3.80 a gallon. Why is that, Mr. President? You know, we have more gas than the Saudis, than the Arabs. Gas should be like $2 a gallon. They actually let us drill for it. How about if we get rid of the Environmental Protection Agency, especially in Alaska? I wish they'd get rid of it here. The Environmental Protection Agency, the Department of the DEM. This is just too depressing. So with that, I'm going to leave off. But first, I'm going to tell you a little story that Jesus told, and maybe our representatives, because I'm not represented by anybody in my government. Not in the town of Middletown, not in the state of Rhode Island, certainly not in the federal government. You people are supposed to work for the American people, of the people, by the people, and for the people, Mr. Representatives, my local senator, Mr. De Palmer, my local representatives, Deborah Ruggiero, Ms. Finn, my local town council, represented by Town Council President Chris Seminelli, my leaders in Congress, Congressman Reed, Sheldon Whitehouse, Langerman, David Cicilline, and my favorite, Mr. President Barack Hussein Obama, Mr. Muslim. By the people, for the people. Not for the piping plovers, not for the criminal illegal aliens, not for the terrorists. So listen to this story that Jesus told. This father had 2 sons. And to the first he said, "Go work in the field." And the son said, "No." But then he thought better of it, and he went. And then he said to the second son, "Son, go work in the field." And the son said, "Sure, Dad." But he didn't go. Now which one did his father's will? Yes, the first one, that actually went. So if you people that are supposed to represent the people of the United States would actually work for us, have policies that drive the price of gas down, because that drives up the price of everything. Food, clothing, gas itself. So maybe if you can understand this story, which is to work for the people of America, not for the rest of the world, and not for the queers, and not for the gays, not for the blacks. You know, how about all you black people out there? Your black president has sold you out. He wants to let millions of criminal illegal aliens into the country. What do you think that's going to do for your employment chances? And where are they at now? From what I understand, they're very high. But yeah, he's trying to help you. So Mr. President, how about actually trying to work for us, the American people? And with that, I'm going to sign off. I believe this has been the 62nd edition of Cub Reporter Ken Cordero. Thank you for tuning in.